Hey, look at this ratio. Let's go see some cars. I'm Allie, and we're here with U.S. Classic Muscle Cars. I'm here with Skip. Skip, you brought your 55 wagon. Tell me about this beautiful car.
I found this car in 1992 in northern Illinois in a guy's backyard. Bought it for $1,600 and didn't have a gas tank in it. It was rotted. So in order to get it home, I had to put a little 1-gallon jug under the hood and put gas in it with a mechanical fuel pump. Got it home. Drove it like that for a couple of years until I decided to finally restore it in 1995. So in 1995, I had the paint and the body work done. And then in 96, I had the interior done. And then I'm a mechanic, so I did the entire engine and drivetrain in 1997. So I had to do it in stages like that because children and house, life. Mortgage, and
absolutely,
it's life, you know. So this is how it's been since 1997, actually, with a couple of engine changes, a couple of transmission changes. I added the flames in 2009, and it's worn its colors well all these years. So
oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it looks like you did this paint job yesterday.
I know, and a lot of people are sold on this. You know, people come to these shows and they're looking for a certain paint, they're looking for a certain wheel, and I think today at least 7 people said they found the blue that they're going to paint their car, you know, so.
Do you know the color name of this?
Yeah, it's called Quasar Blue.
Okay.
From 1992, General Motors. Quasar Blue Medium Metallic. Yeah.
To a T. Obviously, you had to recite that many times.
Yeah, although I did have a girl come up to me today and she looked at me and she pointed, she says, Quasar Blue, tell me I'm wrong. And I said, you're right, honey. You know what you're talking about, so.
So was there any story with this paint, or did you point at it and say that's it?
No, you know, I was, when I found it in '92, my wife hated this car. It had mice living in it. It was gutted. It stunk. There was a fire in it. There was nothing on the inside but misery.
You would never be able to tell.
No, not now, no. But so my son was 11 years old at the time. It was a project for me and him. And we got home, and it's all he did was talk about the car. And I didn't have a chance to verse him on what to tell Mom. So he jumps out of the car, and I'm like, he runs up and goes, Mom, Dad bought a 55 Chevy. Oh, he didn't say it was a station wagon. Thank you. So anyways, she goes, that's nice, son. So I told this guy, I said, I'll tell you when the time is right to bring the car to the house. So I'm in the garage moving things around 2 days later, and I hear something coming down the road. I look, he's coming with the car. Oh. I'm like, oh, dude, no. Oh. Seriously? You know, we had already put we didn't have a gas tank. We put the 1-gallon jug under the hood just to get it running so that we could see that it ran. But he brought it to my house on his trailer. Oh. Honey, she hated that car so much. I won't tell you what she said. We'll leave it at that. And so you fast forward. I did, you know, like I said, 95 the paint, 96 the interior, and 97 I did the motor and the trans and rear end. And then I premiered the car, took the blindfold off my wife out in the driveway, and she fell in love with the car.
Oh, so that's awesome.
Had to take her grocery shopping, and
that's originally what these wagons are. They're grocery getters.
They were go-getters. Yeah, they were. That's exactly what they were. Yeah.
And so, I mean, how often do you see, this color grocery getter with flames? I mean, it's incredible.
I took some hard licks on the chops from guys back in the '90s because at that time wagons were not even popular. You know, they are today, but I took some bruising, some verbal bruising from a lot of guys, you know. But I said that just made me more adamant and just to move forward.
Oh, yeah.
And my son, you know, he's 11, and it was a bonding with him and me. You know, he's a mechanic by trade to this day, you know. So, I mean.
Can we take a look under the hood?
Sure.
I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to see.
I mean, I'm a Chevy guy, core, all the way through the core. I even have a daughter named Nova.
There you go.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Give me some details, sir.
Okay. Small block, 360 cubic inch, 12.5 to 1 compression.
Okay.
I'm running a solid roller lifter cam. It's all built around nitrous injection specs.
Okay.
Tunnel ram, 450 street Hollies with twin NOS sniper nitrous plates. All MSD electronic ignition. That's bolted up to a turbo 400 reverse manual trans with a 4800 stall converter.
Okay.
And the rear end I put in the car is out of a 66 Chevelle Super Sport. All aftermarket components, strange engineering axles, gears. It's a 456 gear. It's all set up for racing.
Wonderful.
Even though I do have a race car at home, but I built it to go, not to just sit in the garage and look at.
Have you raced it?
I've raced this car at the track. Not with this motor here, but with the old setup. Yeah, I raced it once, and I took this to the track just to tune the carburetor so I wouldn't be a bad boy on the street. So, but
there you go.
Yeah.
How much horse does this puppy have?
just under 500 to the flywheel.
Oh, okay.
And
so
then
I mean, it's still plenty. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and then with the nitrous, there's another 150 horsepower in nitrous, so it's around 650 horse up to the flywheel.
So she's got a
it
pretty good
runs.
get up.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. It
Wow.
does run.
And so you haven't taken this engine on the track, you said?
I did. I just took it to do a quick motor run with it, just to dial in the carburetors. Car ran 1241 at about 112 miles an hour. So.
Beautiful. Absolutely. Can we see a little bit of the paint job and whatnot?
Yeah,
Show
sure.
it off.
Sure. The car was painted by Bill's Auto Body in 1995.
Okay.
Okay, base coat, clear coat, and this is the same paint you see today, 23 years later. I had the ghost flames added in 2009. They were done by Mark at Hot Rod Auto in Schiller Park.
Okay.
Phenomenal, talented man, you know. And the interior was done. It's all leather. It's not even vinyl.
Okay.
The entire interior is done in leather by Restorations Unlimited in Cary, Illinois.
Okay.
By the brothers Ralph and Ray Morey.
Okay.
I grew up with both of them. Grade school, junior high, high school. So they did the interior in 1996. And I had the nitrous bottle. Was also done by Mark at
so
Hot
you
Rod
weren't
Auto.
kidding. It's ready to go.
Oh yeah.
I guess I didn't notice that back
I
there.
had the bottle flamed and painted to match the rest of the car. And
I love the Chevy symbol.
the
in
Chevy
the
bow
interior.
tie. That
That's
was my
wonderful.
idea. And it's
That's sharp. I mean, the chrome, all of this, the accents
I
are
restored
incredible.
all the stainless because money's tight when my kids were little.
Absolutely.
I restored all the stainless myself, and of course anything that had to be re-chromed I had re-chromed, but anything that's stainless on the car I restored myself.
That's amazing.
I just got a bunch of videos from the guy from Bill's Auto Body. He gave me scrap pieces of stainless steel from cars,
You just kind of piece it together a little bit.
Well, just to kind of like practice on to learn how to restore them.
There
And
you
then
go.
so when you feel comfortable, have at it. So I did, and I did all my own restoration on the stainless steel. So
What do we have with wheels and rims?
these are Terminator billets
Okay.
from Centerline,
Okay.
and I'm running ET drag radials on the back, 60 series profile tire.
What do we have for size?
Those, oh man, I'm drawing a blank on those right now. 235 60s, I believe.
Okay.
15 radials. They're drag ETs.
All right.
And also 60, they're 225 60 radial on the front.
Up front?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say this wagon's absolutely breathtaking. This is a beautiful vehicle. I love the accents in the interior where you've got a little bit of blue right there. I mean, everything really ties together.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And the other thing too that I had done was when I originally built the car, I'm an old 4-speed boy.
Okay.
So, from the old school days, we drove sticks. But I didn't want, for these 55, 6, and 7 Chevys, they have what they call a bench seat shifter. It's a very long shifter. I didn't want that. I told the guy I wanted something that I could have a short shifter on. He says, can I notch the original bench seats? I said, if it ain't real expensive, yeah. So he notched the seat, ran the 4-speed, and then I tore my knee up 3 times. Bowling, my job.
Yeah.
After the 3rd knee surgery, they said you need a new knee. I said I'm going to become my own doctor. I got rid of the 4-speed and I put an automatic in it, and I've been happy ever since. So.
There you go. And does the wife get to drive a lot?
She doesn't drive right now.
Okay.
She has in the past.
I know you said she fell in love with it. I didn't know if she,
God, yeah.
snuck out at night and took her for a cruise around.
No. She's had her own toys.
There you go.
She's a Mopar girl, but we get along just fine. She
Wonderful.
likes Chrysler products. She had a 70 Cuda, so
Okay.
And
So
then,
you've had plenty of toys in the time.
oh God, yes.
There we
yes,
go.
Yes, yeah.
Well, Skip.
Yes.
May I?
Feel free. Yes.
Oh, comfy seats.
I know.
Absolutely.
Well, a lady always loves leather, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This
leather seats. So.
This is gorgeous. Can you guys see this in here? This is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe it. I mean, it was gorgeous, of course, out there, but it's even better inside.
And if you look at my speaker grill, that's the latest addition on the nameplate over there.
Oh, I see. Yes.
That's a 55.
I love it. And the little Chevy symbols.
Yeah, those are all little Chevy bow ties. Yeah, on the stainless steel panels.
I can't believe it still. And you said, I mean, this is what we're going on.
Now, that's the nice thing about leather. You know, if you take care of it, it'll take care of you.
Absolutely.
You know, I season it, I clean it and condition it twice a year.
Yes. Well, it is beautiful in here.
So it's been 22 years now since the interior's been in there. So.
Well, it is gorgeous in here. Thank you so much for letting me get inside.
No problem.
And now I have to say, you look semi-familiar to me. I don't know. I know that, you know, my dad has a lot of hot rod magazines around, and I don't, something about that looks kind of...
I'm the Craftsman tool guy. I'm their
I'm honored. My goodness.
I'm a model for Craftsman tools. I have been for 5 years, since 2013.
Huh.
I did a TV commercial, 6 national magazines, and I'm in every Sears store in the country today for what's left of Sears. Unfortunately, there's issues, but yeah. Been running 5 years strong.
So you're the Craftsman tool guy, huh?
Yeah, they did 3 guys. They had 3 guys picked on the national edition. I could have fit the motorcycle or the car one, but they decided to have me do the cars because the guy with the motorcycles is actually building motorcycles, and I was actually I haven't ridden in years, but I was building the cars.
Yeah.
And they loved the story when I was first introduced to Craftsman tools. You know, and that was on a dare from my friends. They made fun of me, and I got a little aggravated, and
now look at him.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, I'm flattered. I'm just humbled. I'm just a little boy from Wheeling, Illinois, you know. So, but it's been a lot of fun.
Good.
And my wife's had some serious health issues for quite a few years, so it's been a nice change of pace and something.
To take your mind.
To take my mind off of her health issues and stuff.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so.
and I see a guitar back here. Does the guitar mean something for you?
Yeah, that is my nephew Nick is an incredible blues musician. He's 25 years old. But this belongs to a mutual friend of ours. His name is Earl Rosen. And Earl right now is playing on the West Coast, I think. This was custom made for him. It's patterned after a 1957 Chevy.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually has a working, see if I can get it to go on, tail light and a working headlight. Yeah,
that's
it's off
cute.
a battery pack.
That's
and the
cute.
guitar actually plays quite well. It was made to play, but it's also a beautiful guitar. So
that is absolutely stunning.
It fits the Tri-5 era, so I use it with the display at Earl's request, you know.
And then speaking of band, did I see a bell band that you had over there?
The t-shirts?
Yeah, I see some t-shirts?
Yeah.
Now who's Mr. Nick Bell?
Nick Bell is my nephew.
Okay.
He's 25 years old.
Okay.
And
could he play that guitar over there?
he can play any guitar, honey. He's incredible. He's played with Buddy Guy.
Oh, wow.
We've opened for Uriah Heep, Edgar Winter, Bret Michaels.
Oh, wow.
Vince Neil from Motley Crue.
Okay.
We played Sturgis in 2015 for the 75th Black Hills Rally on Main Street. Did 5 shows over 3 days.
That's incredible.
And he's an incredible player. You know, you can find a lot of our stuff on YouTube. You know.
And now is that?
That's this car, exactly.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
That's his actual autograph. You know, that we incorporated into it. So. A very humble young man, very courteous, and
he must take after
a cool guy.
He must take after his uncle.
Okay, sounds good to me.
And I saw these cute clocks that you have over here. Can you give us some?
So these started out. I ran some local car shows in the Northern Illinois area for my buddy who owns Johnny Johnson, incredible man, owns Checkpoint Tire in Wheeling, a real family man. We did these car shows. It's about family, friends, and fun. Okay, he's not in it to make any profit. We had exquisite raffle prizes all the time, and I started doing these as donations for him. But he opened up a second location, and I focused on St. Jude Children's Hospital for research for cancer. kind of makes me misty.
They're incredible, and you make these, right?
I donate all my proceeds to St. Jude's because the kids are our future.
Yeah,
you know.
You're right.
And
you're giving them some extra time.
Yes.
Yeah, you're giving
so I buy a lot of my clock supplies from Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
And I met this girl. She was working there, and she said, I have to ask. She says, you buy a lot of clock parts. Can I be nosy and ask you what they're for? And I told her, and she started crying. And I said, did I say something wrong? She says, no. She says, my best friend lost their son to brain cancer, but St. Jude's paid every dime for room and board, for treatment. And so, I mean, I'm really on board with this. I'm not large scale, but I do what I can for the kids. So.
Well, I'll tell you, my brother is a mechanic, and I just might have to buy one, and so he can put this on his desk at school.
And it'll go to St. Jude's.
Skip,
so.
Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
It's been incredible.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Skip, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anybody who wants to donate to St. Jude Children's Hospital, we'll put the link down below. Again, we've got an incredible man here with an incredible car and some incredible hobbies.